Comedian Simon Evans has spoken about Russell Brand amid sexual assault allegations made against him. Stand-up comic Evans, 58, has called out Brand, 48, in a scathing social media post, insisting that the Get Him to the Greek actor was never a comedian. Brand has been accused of rape, sexual assault and emotional abuse at the height of his fame in an investigation by The Times and Channel 4's Dispatches, accusations which he vehemently denies. 4 women are alleged to have come forward with claims, with the incidents taking place between 2006 and 2013. Met Police confirmed on Monday they have now received a report of a sexual assault, which is alleged to have happened in London 20 years ago. Officers confirmed they are in contact with the woman, following release of the Sunday Times story and Dispatches program. Several comedians, including Daniel Sloss, have spoken out against Brand's sinister behavior, which was allegedly an open secret in the comedy and TV circuit. Now, Evans is the latest star in the industry to share his experience of working around Brand. Taking to Twitter, Evans defended the comedy circuit, which he believed has now been tainted by Brand's name. In a furious post, he penned, "No one needs to hear my thoughts on trial by media or believing survivors or why now? One thing I do want to say though. Brand is not now and never was a comedian. He was never on the comedy circuit, which is now being introduced as an unreconstructed sewer of nodding, winking, pawing, leering predatory men, with a code of silence to match their coercive behavior. He's a TV/tabloid/PR construct, and that is the sewer you need to navigate if you want to understand the culture that allowed him to thrive. Pretty much the exact same one that allowed his illustrious precursors in disgrace to thrive before him. I was a stand-up from 1996 and gigged hard on the circuit until 2010 or so. I didn't see Brand on a bill once. I've been in multiple dressing rooms with everyone else from that era, however quickly they elevated to TV and tour shows. That's how it works. I've never even met Brand. The only time I saw Brand at a show was standing at the back of a one-off gig being hosted by his friend Simon Amstel. I am not guilting Simon by association, I don't know him. But that's who he was there with. Brand is, or rather was in those years, 100% the product of the very culture that C4 deliberately cultivated, like a pseudo-left-wing Daily Mail sidebar of shame, with a dash of Eurotrash. I found it nauseating, but they loved his bad boy shock factor. My honest gut feeling was that he would have been despised in 90% of dressing rooms on the circuit. They were old-fashioned enough on the whole, and if nothing else he showed a good deal of self-awareness in steering clear of the place and booking himself on the fast track to notoriety via Big Brother and Bazaar. Evans went on to share a former clip of his stand-up show as he continued, "For what it's worth, this, on Brand, in 2014, was my debut routine on stand-up for the week. It's not a masterpiece, and I cringe at some of the boosted laughter track, but then it was written and performed in a 48-hour period. And the hat was misjudged. I didn't quite understand the format. But I will assert that my chosen take on Brand was driven through against the prevailing perception of his having spoken truth to power in that Newsnight interview. Prevailing in the SUFT offices at any rate. And particularly among? But no. I'll leave it there." In response to Simon's tweet, Channel 4 told The Mirror, Channel 4 is appalled to learn of these deeply troubling allegations, including behavior alleged to have taken place on programs made for Channel 4 between 2004 and 2007. "We are determined to understand the full nature of what went on. We have carried out extensive document searches and have found no evidence to suggest the alleged incidents were brought to the attention of Channel 4. We will continue to review this in light of any further information we receive, including the accounts of those affected individuals. We have asked the production company who produced the programs for Channel 4 to investigate these allegations and report their findings properly and satisfactorily to us. Channel 4 is also conducting its own internal investigation, and we would encourage anyone who is aware of such behavior to contact us directly. In the many years since the alleged incidents took place, there has obviously been extensive change in Channel 4's management and commissioning teams. Today, Channel 4 has a zero-tolerance approach to unacceptable behavior and has a robust code of conduct. We require all suppliers to have in place rigorous safeguarding policies and provide whistleblowing support, including Channel 4's Speak Up facility. We have written to all our current suppliers reminding them of their responsibilities under our Code of Conduct, as we are committed to ensuring our industry has safe, inclusive and professional working environments. Brand has denied any allegations. In a statement on his YouTube channel, Brand said, "One from a mainstream media TV company, one from a newspaper listing a litany of extremely egregious and aggressive attacks, as well as some pretty stupid stuff like community festival should be stopped, that I shouldn't be able to attack mainstream media narratives on this channel." But amidst this litany of astonishing rather broke attacks, often very serious allegations that I absolutely refute. These allegations pertain to the time when I was working in the mainstream, when I was in the newspapers all the time, when I was in the movies. And as I've written about extensively in my books, I was very, very promiscuous. Now, during that time of promiscuity, the relationships I had were absolutely always consensual. I was always transparent about that. Then almost too transparent, and am being transparent about it now as well. And to see that transparency metastasized into something criminal that I absolutely deny makes me question, is there another agenda at play? Particularly when we've seen coordinated media attacks before, like with Joe Rogan, when he dared to take a medicine that the mainstream media didn't approve of, and we saw a spate of headlines from media outlets across the world using the same language. I'm aware that you guys have been saying in the comments for a while, "Watch out, Russell. They're coming from you. You're getting too close to the truth. Russell Brand did not kill himself." I know that a year ago there was a spate of articles. Russell Brand's a conspiracy theorist, Russell Brand's right-wing. I'm aware of news media making phone calls, sending letters to people I know for ages and ages. It's being clear to me, or at least it feels to me like Terry's a serious and concerted agenda to control these kind of spaces and these kinds of voices. And I mean, my voice along with your voice. I don't mind them using my books and my stand out to talk about my promiscuous consensual conduct in the past. What I seriously refute are these very, very serious criminal allegations. Also, it's worth mentioning that there are witnesses whose evidence directly contradicts the narrative that these two mainstream media outlets are trying to construct, apparently, in what seems to me to be a coordinated attack. If you've been the victim of sexual assault, you can access help and resources via www.rapecrisis.org.uk or calling the National Telephone Helpline on 0808 802 9999. Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.